Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing okay. I wanted to stop by in spite of how I feel, all emotional. I was just crying. It's overwhelming living the struggle lifestyle, the black sheep, being misunderstood, learning different because you're different, the outcast. So I'm like, God, I know you called me. I just deleted my last video because I didn't want to cry. I know you called me to do my platform. But what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? How do I go about this? Giving something I don't have. I feel like my cup is empty because I'm starting from nowhere. And so I don't want you guys to feel like I'm making this about me because I'm trying to make a point. I'm using myself as an example. Talking to you is like talking to myself. But you know that feeling when you feel different. When you the black sheep, you know. When you know, right? But I had a quick reminder. Once I sat down for a little bit, a part of me talking is about myself is like pretty much using myself as a testimony too. So just bear with me. But I had a quick moment. If you just sit for a second, don't lose yourself because you can lose yourself if you overthink. When you find yourself doing that, just slow down and just let it catch up to you. It'll come. I'm like, what is it? Why can't I speak? I care more. Change my ways. Some of y'all probably need to see and hear people give a testimony than to hear a direct message. It's like a reminder that you got time to get your stuff together because they're doing it. And I didn't know it was somebody else that went through that or going through this. Because look at her. So I had to start over from scratch, y'all. And I can remember telling myself every time, I'm going to get there. I'm almost there. I'll never go through this again. The more you fight, the better you get. It just get a little harder. I ain't gonna hold you. Nobody ain't gonna be with you no more, agree with you like they used to. Now you all by yourself. You feel so alone, right? That's when you know you're doing it. This is between you and God. So sometimes it still takes time for me to adjust to the shit I don't want to remember. I let my guards completely down. Because I'm thinking I'm about to live now. I'm about to chill. With everything in me, I gotta tell you this. You got work to do. I know a lot of us was raised in church, but a lot of us, most of us, came from a messed up background. And if you agree, if you understand, you know, leave a comment, let me know. But it hurt. Because you don't see the outcome. And y'all, I'm doing this with everything in me. It makes me a little happy. My spirit is excited. I'm proud of myself. A woman who always came last, being a mother. Having a domestic background. On top of what I never had growing up. I know a lot of y'all can relate. But in order for me to talk to y'all and tell you anything, it starts with me. And I didn't understand how I was going to be able to tell anything or do anything from scratch. My guards used to be up. That was my protection. And I find myself still guarded, scared. Because it's deep. These spiritual streets ain't for everybody. And not everybody make it through this stage of being they self at heart, knowing God for they self. That's the most important thing. Because you got to get it. I didn't get it. I kept trying to wrap my head around it. What am I supposed to say, God? You want me to do this platform? What do you want me to do? Y'all, I wanted to give up. I don't do my videos like I used to. But when I look back, I was prepping. I was fucking up all types of shit. But I kept it real. But further back, I was innocent, sweet. It just got a little crazy, a little messy over time because some shit'll get to you. Rumors. Just you feeling things as an empath. Learning. Until you can't learn the same thing no more. We're going to always learn, but not from the same thing. We're not doing that. With that being said, keep a curious mind. And learn from your past mistakes. Even your current ones. I just want you to know that you're going to make it and you're going to be okay. If you got to be to yourself for a little bit, be honest about it and do that, because the lifestyle that I have lived, traveling back and forth with relationships that's supposed to have worked, shelters, God still helped me with some help. And people know who they are. But it's still resources out here too. So please don't disregard that. It's just hard sometimes when you don't have that support, you know. Don't be judgmental. Sometimes we got to be met where we at without putting God in everything, because some of us are still learning the same thing over and over and over. But when you know better, you do better. So if somebody is able to help you, teach you, learn from it, even from the ones that you ain't even supposed to be with, you can learn from them too. Because you're trying to get your life together. Take notes, because what does that say about you? I just never thought my life would turn out like this. And it ain't even so bad. It just hurt. It hurt because it's new. It's something you never had. So now you gotta figure it out. Now I'm back mad. But I want to learn. Every day that it's going to take time with y'all. Because I don't care for the social media no more. People take it as a joke. When people get on here and try to talk about life and do what God is telling them to do, or just doing what they feel is on their heart, you know. But nowadays you got to be extra when you yourself. And it don't take all that, y'all. But by all means, enjoy your life. Because, you know, a lot of times I'll be speaking from a perspective where I'm not even there yet, but I can see from a higher perspective a lot of times where it don't take all that. But when you have vibration, you attract everything. Sometimes you don't know when to slow down. Be grateful for the hard times. Because I'm like, if I'm going to do my videos, okay, cool. But I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to get my life together, I got to save my money, I got to feel good, I got to have my hair done, my nails done, I got to be decent. This shit stopped me right in my track, like, you starting over. That's a testimony to somebody. Because I ain't going to hold y'all, for real. I've been through some things that I choose to talk about and tell to help you. Because I hear a lot behind closed doors, how people been through some stuff and didn't recover. And I almost felt like I didn't recover. And that was only because I couldn't tell my story. Be there for people. I kept going. Blow after blow. And I'm just to the point where I'm just like, I gotta tell it. I gotta tell it all. It's just, I don't want it to just flood out. I want to take my time, feel myself, get to know y'all gradually. Sometimes it don't work that way. When God say do something, if he believe in you, it's a reason. And if I don't do God's will, he won't be pleased. He won't be happy. So even though I don't understand it, some of y'all will. I've been through any and everything you could think of. You got to talk about it. But I want the solution. You know? What's the solution? The outcome is scary, you know? But we not alone. You ain't got to stress about wondering how it's going to play out. This time around, I had chose to be myself. I ain't been myself in so long. I forgot what it felt like to be soft. Other people saw it and used it, abused it. I didn't know. All I know is that I came straight from God. I've been different since I was little. I just want to give y'all a little bit about myself before I start diving into direct messages, because every once in a while we need to hear somebody's story or testimony. I know before I got here, God gave me a choice. I was young. I was like, I want to say 12. I want to say 11 or 12. God asked me. I was asleep. He said, do you want to stay here? Or do you want to go save your family? I instantly, just for a quick moment, I had a little pause. But I didn't hesitate to say, I want to go save my family. Poof, I woke up. Listen, y'all. I know we want a relationship with somebody intimate, romance, mainly romance, because of what we never had. We want to run away from the hurt, the pain. But my family is you. We have kids. They related to other people's. They people, they people. Same thing like us. We got family. But as a single mom, family just hit different when you have kids because you got to move different, think different from your real family. The ones who count you out. The ones who love you one minute, the next minute they don't. The whole time, I'm still here for you. Maybe just from a distance. Real family not going to give up. You got to fight. Because I was told that I'm responsible for my family. I was reminded in a fucked up position. Because I know this. But let me tell you something. If you don't know it, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you're responsible for your people? When they don't want to listen? How long can you go on and repeat the same thing? I never heard Jesus yell at his people. He probably raised his voice so everybody can hear him. And when he wasn't talking to his peoples, he got loud. I remember I had to get loud. And it hurted me more because I knew I had to be the one to walk away. Because I'm going to say what I got to say. You will listen. Because what you're not going to do is get in my way of speaking what's on my heart. You can choose to listen, or you can choose not to. But those who are going to hear is the ones who have an open ear. He that have an ear to hear, let him hear. You know? With that being said, you're going to lose a lot of people. But you're not alone. You're not by yourself. Okay? And you know, a lot of times I be feeling like I don't be wanting to do my videos because it's like I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm not giving you what you want. Because I'm not how I see myself. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know what God got planned for you, but I know he can meet you where you at, and I hope my video can do that for you. This ain't about nobody feeling bad for me. It's a point I'm trying to make about the phases of your life after going through some harsh stuff, and you know your story. And if you follow me, you know, from my other, from Facebook, you know my story. And if you're new, you'll eventually hear it. Also, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you. I'm about to get up out of here in a little bit. I just want to leave y'all with this, that you're loved. And no matter what you're going through, you can get through it. That's real talk. But you got to give yourself some time. Because I'm going through it myself, but I'm not as broken as I feel. It's just unfamiliar. When you fight to get somewhere for a peace of mind, it feel like when you make it out, it just, you feel guilty. Now you really want to help everybody. There are so many rules. It's like the stronger you get, you can't help everybody. You got to have a heart for that. But it don't have to change who you are. Because I almost let it change me. Because I know what it takes. I know what to say. I know how to be there for people. But we don't have to do all that, y'all. Especially if we can be there for one another. As support. Protect our innocent characters, man. You know, because now when you yell or get loud or raise your voice, I ain't going to say yell, but like when you raise your voice, a lot of us don't know the difference. But we ain't stupid either. So please, don't lie to yourself when somebody is being honest with you. Take it. And you probably do. It's going to get harder. But sometimes I move so fast, I shock myself because I know at the end of the day, it's a reward for your patience. This time it just worries me because I don't see. I feel you. So I had to hear out of somebody's mouth that I don't get along with at all. But he was speaking the truth. Right? But it was coming from a place where he was hurt, you know. That's another story. But I still took notes. Because it can get tricky. We gotta dig it. We gotta dig so deep to hear. Because you're still responsible. You don't have to accept it. But learn from it. It sucks, y'all. I'm not telling you to deal with anything that make you feel fucked up. I'm not saying that. But it is so many confused people out here that we don't know the difference anymore when it come down to living for God and being perfect and, you know, or versus a regular life. Now you trash because once you get it, it's just God. Now you got to be strict but when when things don't go your way, you use other people as an excuse and you go out here, you have sex, you do all these things, and it means nothing. It don't last long. No purpose. These things pass us through. So we got to make wise choices. So when you hear for people as a leader, it's still your responsibility to understand or when to open up that door and let them speak. Some people will never get it. Listen, I didn't have to pick up the phone and call back. He didn't have to pick up the phone and call either. But it's something about when people get in God's way that we feel responsible to keep opening up that door. But you keep doing what you feel is best because God trusts you too. So you got to be honest. Please be honest. Because there is a day for everybody who choose to get in the way because of hurt and anger. God is good. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you if you watched this whole video. My heart is just filled with gratitude. I'm emotional because I had a moment. It's times where I gotta find time and just start from there. Cause I don't be knowing no more. Cause that's what I signed up for. I'm not supposed to know everything. Cause you know nothing. But a person who knows nothing knows everything. So I keep quiet. Cause it's almost like you trusting in the universe and certain people to do their job too, to teach you. You ain't supposed to know everything. I don't know nothing. And it puzzles people because I know everything spiritually. But before I go, I just want you to know I understand what it feels like to be spiritually picked on and bullied. To not know nothing of this world. It can literally make you dumb when you try to force it to. Because I had to learn the hard way that I could still be myself. I be all shameful of God. Besides sex, we shouldn't be doing all of that. I done slipped up. I ain't gonna hold you. But you gotta know who to do it with. That don't mean we should. Okay? But we not playing in that area. But I got a little dumb to this world because I've been trying to fight who to be. I don't like being human all the time. I tried to force it because I got used to the trauma. And so when I see people adjust being themselves, I can see trauma. You ain't even got to be book smart. Just be yourself. Fuck it. You know. And you learn that way from other people. When you support that too, they learn it from you. Okay? We be learning from each other. And when you spiritual, you see that. And you be like, nah. You ain't finna be acting like that off of my energy. But they will. Some of them you really can't stop. You can by prayer. But I'm talking about as far as people making firm choices, like they just know they got you or they can. Even just treating you like crap. If you give it to them, that's one thing. But if they take it, that's a different story. I'm not finna warn you, but you will learn your lesson. And people like that, y'all, don't last long. I'm just at a place in my life where I just want to be honest with y'all that I don't know everything to give to you right now. That's not what I wanted to say. I want to be honest with y'all and say, this moment, I don't have much to give to y'all. Just this right here. Love y'all. I just wanted to give my best. Sometimes I find myself doing it to make myself feel like, okay, I did a video. No, it don't work that way. At least I feel like that when I want to just feel like I'm behind. But I'm learning to really just get in the mode, get some time to myself, and I've been doing that. I've been sitting in the car. I've been out here for about 3 hours. Let the kids play outside. And you know, when it comes, I'm like, okay. But the consistency is real, because you try to understand something that you want to make sense. And that is true for the most part, but being spiritual, coming out of your body, trying to explain that to people will fuck their head up. It's already a lot for you. That's why we need time to ourselves and keep going. And if you feel like you don't know, just stop. Pause. Don't completely stop, just for a second. Stop and pause for a little bit. Go outside and regroup. Because I'm learning this is a daily thing. Have I been on my righteousness since I have been nudged to do my videos? No. Actually, it's been a little fun, fucked up to say, because I ain't never made so many mistakes in my life. I had to laugh because I'm like, I'm fucking up. I did this already. You're going to feel like that sometimes, because it's when you come up out of it. And when you find yourself going back, sometimes it's you, but a lot of time it should be because of something else as far as learning from it. Because other people don't know like you think. Some of them do. Because some of them be out here for real lurking and stalking and wishing they can just suck up off of you. But I'm saying, like, for the most part, if we in our position that we supposed to be in, we gotta prepare ourselves at the end of the day for things that make us question, so we could pray on it. We gotta pray on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just pretty much it. Because these type of situations in our life that come up that's supposed to test us and sharpen us, it's going to be constant. And we got to prepare for it, whether we like it or not. And it's supposed to make us better, stronger. I don't like it. I don't like it all the time, but I deal with it and I'm okay because I'm by myself. And it get very, I don't want to use the word boring. It get a little lonely. It hurts. It hurt to be by yourself sometimes because you want people to get it and understand that this is what we got to prepare for. The rejections, I don't want to hear it, or people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you coming for them because you see what you see and you gonna let it be known if you have to. But we don't want to do all that. You'll know when, though. So I don't want to say I became a complete fool. No. But if I got to look like the goofy, because I don't know anything, you ain't got a gun up to my head, I don't know anything, it's cool. But if I know you attacking me, you ain't got to put your hands on me. But spiritually, I be feeling it. I'm going to pray. And I'm going to let God deal with it. And my ancestors, who I still honor. Because a lot of people feel like, see, this another thing, we got to explain ourselves. A lot of people think we be worshiping ancestors, but our ancestors are being so disrespected because we don't know them. We wasn't raised by them. We wasn't introduced to them. Mine came to me, so I know it's real. Because all I'm saying is, if you was to pass away and shit got fucked up and nobody got a chance to know who you is and your name, you fucking up. What we doing? I'm not at peace. I'm finna get to work. Belt to ass. But we ain't on that. Well, ready or not. Right? Well, y'all, the sun is everywhere. Y'all take care. This is your girl, Miss Universe. Thank you for stopping by. Come back. Show up for your girl. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Don't give up, y'all. I know it feel hard, but I had to learn. I'm still going through the process that sometimes the new beginning feel like shit. And it took a little while for my brain to process that I'm okay. It just sucks because you know where you could have been. And you don't want to forget either where you came from. No, but what I'm saying is, don't go so far ahead of yourself that you miss the ship, or you miss it because you're rushing. Again, you ain't got to fight no more. You ain't got to be in survivor's mode no more. And it's taking a lot for me to really get that. You know, the guilt be real. The survivor's guilt be real, you know. But on the flip side, I'm excited to see what God is going to do, how everything is going to play out. But the most important thing is being in the moment with your kids, if you have them, with the people you love. And take your time. We're not procrastinating, but we're taking our time. Okay? And I'm just like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, but I do. Not all the way, but I can do what I can. So do what you can. And if I didn't say it, I don't know if I did. But I wanted to say, if you don't know what to do, stop, pause, and go back to the chalkboard. Go back to what you know. Hey, you can't go wrong with that. Like the techniques that help you sharpen up. But sometimes, you know, we don't be having time. I don't have no family support. None. A little. And I say that out of respect of them just being there the best way they can. But a lot of us don't have support. We don't want to admit it, though. But, you know, support can just be there for somebody. So it ain't easy for a lot of us. We can't be expecting an arm and a leg when we all struggling. I mean, we ain't suffering like that, but we struggling. All we can do is meet people halfway. And the most happiest people is the ones who got people there for them, that understand. You get that, you probably be a lot better. Because whole time when you struggling for real, you don't really want no handouts like that. Because when you get it, because you know what you can do. I mean, if you ain't lazy, you understand? But you be so happy when somebody can just listen to you. So because we can't do that with everybody, we got to talk to ourselves. We got to talk to the man upstairs. We got to talk to the universe. Sit outside. You know what I'm saying? Give life a chance. Give God a chance. But that's why he created the trees, the parks, and gave us guidance with our angels and ancestors. Because think about it, one day we going to be gone, y'all. One day you may be an ancestor if you live long enough and do what you're supposed to do, especially when you're the black sheep or the generational curse breaker. Think about it. Where do you think they come from? Some things just common sense. We try to overthink things because we know how real it can get out here. But you know, everybody got their different opinions. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's talk about it. Some people just strictly see it as demons, and when I die, I ain't coming back. I'm gonna be at peace. Everybody gonna rise together. We are living in new times. You probably died 5 times and came back so many times you don't even know. But we gonna learn. But when you're in the middle of a situation like me, really just learning how to not run from certain things that scare the daylights out of you, especially when you're a woman. You can't know more than anybody because, my goodness, we the biggest target. I look forward to growing with y'all. I do. Because I'm really starting over, and I've been very indecisive about doing my videos at all because I see the type of work you got to put in for real. Constantly cleansing yourself, constantly praying. You have to live. Listen, God wants you to live, but you got to put in the work. You need a balance, so you got to go easy on yourself. Remember, you ain't never did this before, and when you did, you didn't really like it. That don't mean stop. It just means, come on now. What is it that I need to do different? That's how we grow. And if you content with your life, ain't nothing wrong with that either. But it take a lot to hold that up by yourself. This is why we need to get out here and socialize and do what's best for us. Can't be too cautious, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody not out to get you. All I know it's worth taking your time if you have to. Because a lot of us know it be spiritual things in front of us that be blocking us. And that's where I got my little trouble at, my little resting stop. I ain't worried about what's going to happen to him. It just caught me off guard with, like, damn. I really did get betrayed and left behind. I really am a misunderstood person. But then I'm grateful because I'm like, I was built for it. And I was there regardless. And I knew when to move around. If you can have that type of mindset, you good. But as I'm reminding myself, I'm reminding you. Don't stop fighting. Because my biggest thing is, when, Lord, when? Because I can't wait no more. But I can. I just don't want to. So I'm just saying this, going from being tough to, I'm tired. Your girl tired. And you don't have to worry, you know? I think that's the part that get us where we got to get used to something that we ain't never really had. And God is just like that. He just understanding. He's so merciful. I don't want to play with him, because I know when God get angry, he get angry. I don't want to get on that side of him. It's bad enough when you can feel him on your tail. But if you out of alignment, it's going to feel that way. But when you just belong to him, you just going to feel that way anyway. Oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. What did I do? And I'm just trying to tell y'all, y'all are loved. God ain't how we think, but he can get there. That's why don't be so hard on yourself. He understand. That's what he there for. Use me. He got all these blessings. They come in different forms. Use me. That's why you got to be honest. Don't abuse it, because it's going to help you get out of some things. I don't understand why he want me to do my videos all the time, but that's because I be in my feelings, and I be trying to figure it out. I'm steady moving around. I'm going through this with my baby daddies, you know, watching people lose their mind, for real. You probably have too, a lot in your life. But these things I've been through, I did it like it was like a piece of cake, a cakewalk. I can't fathom that all the time. I can't. After witnessing, being with my people, I feel guilty. Trying to speed up. It's almost like I just want to stay the same, just to be there for people still. The same people. You can't. You know, just being a walking testimony is enough for people to be delivered. You know? I love y'all. Once again, I'm 53 minutes in. I didn't want to do all that, but I did. So, please let me know what you think about this video. If it's on your heart to do so, I greatly appreciate it, okay? Bye.